Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to more Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We need to go talk to everyone again.
This next mission is going to be your most difficult yet. Mephisto's realm is not a place people visit willingly, but to save Nightcrawler's life, and to find out what the Masters of Evil are doing. It is where you must go.
What is Mephisto's realm?
It is an alternate dimension, filled with all types of nightmarish creatures. And in this land, Mephisto reigns supreme. He watches over the astral energy of people he has duped into making deals with him.
Mephisto makes deals for astral energy?
Yes. For Mephisto, there is no greater joy than ensnaring a good person in a bad bargain.
How do you mean?
Take Ghost Rider, for instance. He was willing to exchange his astral spirit with Mephisto in return for saving his stepfather from cancer. Mephisto then allowed the stepfather to die in a motorcycle accident.
Who else could we beat there?
No one good, I can assure you. There is the vampire goddess Lilith, and Zarathos, the entity that had been a part of Ghost Rider. But perhaps worst of all is Blackheart, the son of Mephisto. Count yourself lucky if you are able to avoid him. You are quite welcome.
Blackheart ain't nothing to screw around with.
That was a nice job in Murder World. You turned a potential disaster into a successful mission.
Thanks, Colonel Fury. Why would the Masters of Evil go to Mephisto's realm?
I don't know. It makes no sense. Mephisto and Doom have been enemies a long time.
Why are they enemies?
For years, on every Midsummer's Eve, Dr. Doom attempted to invade Mephisto's realm and retrieve his mother.
Doom's mother's in Mephisto's realm?
When Doom was very young, his mother made a pact with Mephisto. She promised her astral spirit in return for the power to destroy a baron who was impoverishing her people.
And the deal didn't go as planned?
Right. She couldn't control the power, and wound up killing almost everyone in her village. She died shortly after and became a prisoner of Mephisto.
Was she ever freed?
Yes. Oddly enough, Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange teamed up and went to Mephisto's realm. Together, they freed Cynthia Von Doom.
Is this why the Tome of Asarius was taken from Atlantis?
Without a doubt. The Tome of Asarius listed the coordinates of Mephisto's realm. With that information, Doom could properly attune Nightcrawler's teleportation portal. Anytime.
What is this thing? Oh, that's the Orb of Agamotto. And Strange just lets Fury just stand right next to it.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Using Cerebro to locate Nightcrawler requires a great deal of effort.
Sorry, Speedy is staring at me. What do you want, little boy? It's okay. You good boy. You play. Where's your... I got even a new toy. Oh! I'm trying to fall in my chair trying to get it for him. It's a little ball with a feather attached to the end of it, and I hit a switch and it spins around randomly, and it drives him nuts, so... There, he'll have something to deal with. Have you had any luck finding him?
Yes, he's definitely in Mephisto's realm. I've even managed a small amount of communication with him.
How is Nightcrawler?
It seems the mutant amplifier is causing him a great deal of pain.
Can he teleport back to our dimension?
I'm afraid not. Generating a portal to Mephisto's realm has far exceeded Kurt's abilities. He's no longer able to teleport at all.
Is Nightcrawler in danger?
Yes. He believes the Masters of Evil are intent on stranding him in Mephisto's realm once their business is concluded. But there is currently a far more pressing danger. A creature named Blackheart is stalking Kurt. You're quite welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight Blackheart. I'm not sure why Blackheart is actually kind of big. I mean, he was in the Marvel superheroes fighting games all the time. It's kind of weird.
I apologize that the Orb of Teleportation sent you to Murder World. I should have foreseen Baron Mordo's treachery.
It's not your fault, Wong. Besides, that little side trip worked to our advantage.
Perhaps. I find that I must ask a favor of you.
Anything, Wong? Just name it.
While you are in Mephisto's realm, if you should locate the Eye of the Shadow Queen, would you bring it to me?
Sure, we can do that. Will the teleportation orb work correctly now?
Rest assured that the orb will now take you to the proper destination.
What did you have to do to fix it?
The spells required to counteract Baron Mordo's magic were quite difficult. I found it to be an intriguing test of my skills.
What was the evil that Clea sensed near the Sanctum Sanctorum?
That was a spell Baron Mordo had cast to disrupt the Orb of Teleportation. It was designed to activate immediately after anyone used the orb.
Oh, so that's why we teleported to Murder World rather than Doom's castle?
Correct. It is a testament to Mordo's skill that he was able to cloak the spell's true function from Clea and Dr. Strange.
What is the Eye of the Shadow Queen?
It is a talisman of value to no one but me. The bauble serves as a reminder of a creature who caused me a great deal of turmoil.
What did the Shadow Queen do?
She had me abducted and taken to her dimension. It required the combined might of Dr. Strange and myself to destroy her. It is a pleasure to be of service.
Hi, what can I do for you?
What do you know about the mutant amplifier?
It was built by S.H.I.E.L.D. to analyze mutant DNA and augment whatever innate powers a mutant has. But the amplifier never got past the testing phase because of the side effects.
What kind of side effects?
The device was so powerful, it had a way of burning out test subjects. Any mutant that used it usually wound up in the hospital for a couple of weeks.
Sorry, that was the little toy going nuts, if you heard that.
You know me. I'm just here to help.
Who would dare disturb my meditation?
Grampy, is that you? Wow, you got a lot older. And uglier, too.
You buffoon!
Are you...
Okay, that's something.
Hello, Deadpool. How was your mission to Murder World?
The rides were killer, but I'm a little bummed I didn't get a t-shirt.
Who was Mephisto?
Despite his appearance, he is not truly a demon. He is most likely a shapeshifter, or very skilled in casting spells that change his appearance.
But he's powerful?
In his own dimension, he is practically invulnerable, and he commands a great number of powerful entities such as Blackheart and Zarathos to do his bidding.
Who was Blackheart?
Though he is called Mephisto's son, Blackheart was created out of negative energy. This energy was generated by violent crimes that occurred in the same spot over a period of centuries. Mephisto decided such a violent creature would make an excellent protege. He took Blackheart under his wing and began to school him in the fine art of corrupting innocent souls.
Who was Zarathos?
He is a vile creature who would consume the astral energy of his victims. His power grew to such a point that he drew Mephisto's attention. The two battled, and Mephisto won.
So Zarathos is an unwilling servant?
Yes, so much so that Mephisto sent him to Earth and bound him to different humans. Eventually, Zorathos was bound to Johnny Blaze, and thus was the birth of Ghost Rider.
Vision, do you still have that security module?
The one for accessing S.H.I.E.L.D. data? Yes, I still have it.
Could you give it to us?
I suppose there's no harm in that. Come back anytime.
Alright, it must have been from something from earlier. God dang it, Wong, get out of the way! Let's go upstairs and let the shenanigans continue.
Hey, congratulate me. I managed to hack into the S.H.I.E.L.D. database and get more info.
Congrats, Weasel. Now tell us what you found.
I found out that S.H.I.E.L.D.'s think tank, the Imperium, is working on something called Project Warlord.
What's that?
I'm not sure, but I've got bigger problems. S.H.I.E.L.D's hot on my trail, and I've got to hide. There's only two places I figure I can go. The Baxter Building or the X-Mansion. Ask Pym which one would be safer.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out my hand on this one and say the X-Mansion would be the safer bet, because S.H.I.E.L.D. knows better than to go there. Alright, so let's go talk to Ant-Man. Why do we talk to Ant-Man about this? With Fantastic Four, it's like S.H.I.E.L.D. knocks on the door like, come on in.
Hi, what can I do?
Is the Baxter Building safe?
What do you mean safe? Like, will it catch on fire or fall over in an earthquake?
No, more like, are S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel there?
Well, the Baxter Building is home to the Fantastic Four, and sometimes Reed Richards does work for S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, there could be soldiers there.
How about the X-Mansion? Is S.H.I.E.L.D. there too?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Professor Xavier about that.
My answer would be no, because Xavier likes to keep his things pretty hush-hush down low.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Yes.
Is the X-Mansion being guarded?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Are S.H.I.E.L.D. agents at the X-Mansion?
No, they aren't. I don't believe having soldiers within my home would sit well with the X-Men.
See? Called it.
You're...
Friggin' don't mess with the X-Manor. And yeah, it's been invaded a few times by, like, Weapon X and government agencies. Heck, even probably S.H.I.E.L.D's been in there once or twice, but... they always come out worse for wear.
What's going on?
What's Project Warlord?
I don't know. And believe me, I looked everywhere I could. S.H.I.E.L.D. is dead serious about keeping that information from prying eyes.
There must be something you can do.
Well, there's one thing I can try. But first, I've got to avoid getting caught by S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not going to do anybody any good stuck in a super high-tech maximum security prison.
Why is S.H.I.E.L.D. after you?
Because I've been running through their database like a rabbit in a carrot patch. They don't like that much.
Are you sure S.H.I.E.L.D's after you?
Hey, they sent 24 agents into the building I'd been using as a base. If I hadn't decided to run out and grab a latte just before that, I'd be in custody right now.
I know where you can hide. X-Mansion.
Thanks. When you get back from Mephisto's realm, I'll try to have more info on Project Warlord. I'm just in it for the money.
Except for Deadpool. Alright. Rep.
We must be truly wary of Mephisto's realm. The denizens of that land are without mercy.
Have you faced Mephisto before?
Several times. Perhaps most notably when Dr. Doom and I battled Mephisto to free Doom's mother.
What happened?
Doom was willing to offer me in exchange for his mother, but she refused to let that happen. And in that moment, her spirit became too pure for Mephisto. He then released her from his domain.
Do you use any magical items?
Yes, I would consider the Eye of Agamotto to be the most valuable of all my arcane artifacts.
What does it do?
It not only augments my power, but it allows me to see the truth. There is no lie or illusion that can stand before its illuminating light.
What other artifacts do you use?
My Cloak of Levitation has proven to be quite valuable. In times of battle, it can even function as another set of hands for me. I also frequently require the Book of the Vishanti for spells, and the Orb of Agamotto to search for trouble. You're quite welcome.
Got Mr. Utility Belt over there.
I would warn you. Mephisto's realm is a vile dimension. Few that have traveled there ever return to tell the tale. Our own Dr. Strange, the mightiest sorcerer on Earth, barely escaped that fiery land with his life.
Dr. Strange has been to Mephisto's realm?
Yes. Years ago, Stephen traveled there to aid Dr. Doom.
Why would Dr. Strange aid Dr. Doom?
In a Vishanti contest to choose the next supreme sorcerer of Earth, Dr. Doom came in second to Dr. Strange. According to the rules of the competition, the runner-up is allowed to ask one favor of the winner.
Who are the Vishanti?
They are Agamotto, Hoggoth, and Ashtor, a mystical trinity who appoint one sorcerer to protect this universe from evil.
Why don't they protect the universe?
Little is known of the Vishanti. Other than choosing a new sorcerer supreme, they rarely show interest in your cosmos. You're welcome, human.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mephisto's realm is not on the top of my must-see vacation spots.
Why are you so nervous about traveling to Mephisto's realm?
Let's think about this, shall we? I'm Iceman, and that's Lava World. Not exactly a winning combination in my book.
Whoa, why are you getting so worked up?
Sorry, I guess I'm afraid I might become a head case in a place like that.
What do you mean you could become a head case?
Well, there have been times I've lost my powers because I got scared and just turned them off. Miss Frost says all my power problems are in my head.
How would Emma Frost know?
Well, she must know something. One time she took control of my powers and used them at a whole new level. I've never been able to match what she did. If you need anything else, I'll just be here, chilling.
This man's a doofus. He's not a bad X-Man. He's actually kind of powerful, but he's just a doofus.
Hello. It's good to see you. Do you need something?
You worked for S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Well, I used to work for Hydra, but when they sent me out to kill Nick Fury, I figured out I was working for the wrong team.
And then you went to work for S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Not quite. I went off on my own and played superhero in San Francisco. Then I died, and that put a damper on things.
What happened when you died?
Dr. Strange was brought in. He saved me, but because of the spells he cast, I lost my powers. I was completely normal.
What did you do?
I became a private eye for a while, but then Hydra came around and offered to restore my powers.
Did you accept Hydra's offer to restore your powers?
Of course I did. I was nothing without my powers. But once I got them back, Hydra forced me to join S.H.I.E.L.D. as a double agent, or they would have taken my powers away again.
You spied on S.H.I.E.L.D. for Hydra?
No, not really. The joke was on Hydra. I was working for Colonel Fury all along. My pleasure.
Stupid Nancy's.
Hello. What's new?
Aren't you Matthew Murdock?
guess since we're all superheroes here, I can talk about it. Yes, I'm Matthew Murdoch, the trial lawyer.
And wasn't your partner, Foggy Nelson, almost killed by Elektra?
It's a little more complicated than that. The Kingpin hired Elektra to assassinate Foggy, but she stopped once she realized who he was. It was a big turning point in her life.
How did you get the name Daredevil?
That started when I was a kid in grade school. The bullies called me that because I was such a bookworm. I think they were trying to be ironic.
You were a bookworm?
Yeah. My father was adamant that I study as hard as possible. He didn't want me to become a boxer like he was.
Your father was a boxer?
Yep. Battling Jack Murdoch was his name. A good fighter who was maybe a little too proud. His manager killed him for not throwing a fight.
Why didn't he throw the fight?
It was because of me. I was in the audience, and I know he couldn't bear to lose in front of me. Sure thing.
Also, you want to get more info on that right there. Watch Daredevil on Netflix. Go watch it. It's awesome. It's amazing. Because the one character is missing from this game. What the? Gone from the Forbidden City. The one character is missing from this game, the Punisher, who should have been in this freaking game, but Fury's a good close matchup on that, at least.
Got it.
Okay, so we've done everything here. When we come back, we're going to head into Mephisto's realm with Hawkeye. Next time on Let's Play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Later, guys.